this episode of Finding Island Time. The gang begins sailing around Puerto Rico and get their hands dirty with boat projects.
Dave has been gone for a week. He's back in the States visiting family and going to a wedding. And I've been here on the boat with Darby in a marina. And it's been great. Had lots of time to relax and just walk around San Juan. But I'm ready for him to come back. I miss him. So he's coming home tonight. I'm really excited. And I think we're gonna leave the marina then and maybe spend a few more days in San Juan, and then we can get moving again.
It didn't take long for Dave to jump right back into boat life.
So, good friend Morgan, thank you Morgan, keeps this same engine in service in his rental boat company and gave me a carburetor, which we've been having so many troubles with getting ours to run right. So that's what I'm taking out the old, and I'm going to put in the freshly serviced carburetor thanks to Morgan.
Alright, we got it to start, so now we gotta see if we can get her up to speed. Alright, open her up. Yeah, there she goes. Success! Yay! She works! Awesome. Alright, this is a typical day for us. I'm working on dishes and Dave is cleaning the boat. This is basically how it goes. One of us is cleaning the inside and the other one cleans the outside. And the motor's running, if you can't tell. We're trying to charge our batteries. Alright, so we've got our saltwater bucket, dirty dishes, and then we do freshwater rinse. So, this is how we conserve water. Clean dishes go there.
After leaving San Juan, the plan was to sail to Boquerón to meet up with friends who were just arriving from the DR.
This is what a wall of water looks like coming towards you. You can't see anything. Look, you can see the land over here, and then boop, nothing. So one of my jobs is to kind of check the windows and make sure all the hatches are closed, and I failed miserably. I thought a hatch was closed and it turns out that I had never shut it completely. Only one side was tightened, so there was a gap about this big. And so now this entire cushion, like front and back, is soaked. We had to get out all of the paper charts, they're soaked. The pillow's soaked. Our jackets are drying because they're soaked, because we got soaked. And Dave is trying to wipe up the leftover wetness down in the locker. I'm sorry.
It's alright, it happens. But the idea is to keep the water out.
When it was time to raise the mainsail again, we realized that we had torn a hole through it, so that was the next thing to fix.
We're gonna see if we can repair the sail today. Tore a big hole in it.
We had light winds that day, so we took it in stride and patched up the mainsail while we motored.
Looking good. Ah, okay.
It ain't pretty, but I think it's gonna work.
We are in, where are we? Oh, we're in Puerto Real, and we just got here, I guess, yesterday we got here from Boquerón, and it's early in the morning. We just threw some laundry in, so now we're gonna go take a walk down the street since it's pretty quiet. I don't know what we're gonna find. Everything seems to be closed, and it's Sunday. Oh my gosh, David, it's Sunday. Nothing's gonna be open. Sunday. Mangoes? Did we just find mangoes? This is crazy. They're little, but a whole tree of them. Wow. It's been killed. I think we put too many clothes in the washing machine. Little
spin cycle?
little heavy. Oops. We found civilization.
Subway.
Wow.
Subway.
Subway.
Where are
While we were in Puerto Real, we also made a point to reconnect with some friends we made in the Bahamas. Sherry and Justin on SV Josru and Rob on SV Aspiration.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the spot.
And now, let's take a moment from our video and watch this sweet baby chihuahua get pet by Justin. Because what could be cuter?
He's taken. Sorry.
Oh god, it smells terrible.
As we were leaving the next day, I went to use the bathroom and noticed that there was disgusting liquid oozing everywhere in the head. Turns out our holding tank was leaking.
So we had to take everything out of the locker there because that's where the holding tank is, underneath all of that stuff. So now we've got to take the batteries out to get to the holding tank. Come on.
Come on, Alli.
Trying to stop the wind generator. It's not happy with me.
Stop recording. I need help.
Alright, well I'm holding it. Dave fastened a rope around it to keep the blades from spinning. Now I can let go. Oops, sorry. And he's just fixing it. And now our wind generator won't spin, and we can get rid of the batteries and figure out this problem. Alright, so is all that brown stuff shit in there?
Probably.
Oh my god.
Or not. I don't know. I've noticed that before. It just hadn't been cleaned in a while.
I mean, it doesn't smell. That wood is like rotted.
No. We're gonna have to replace that now.
Oh no! That pesky holding tank giving you problems again? Knee deep in a smelly situation? Grab some duty pants. They keep you dry, keep you clean, and keep you duty free.
What you doing down there?
Oh man. Being unhappy with myself. This is all rotted away anyway. I mean, this had to be replaced.
So right now you're trying to unscrew that piece of wood that's on top of the holding tank.
Yeah, it's like an access panel to get to the tank below it.
Okay.
But it just clearly has been saturated. Wet water.
Yeah.
Or I don't even know, but it's completely rotted out.
It has literally been all afternoon. And look, that's our holding tank.
Ew.
And all that was separating us from that was a piece of rotted wood. And poor David was elbow deep in poo all afternoon.
I'm better now. Sanitized.
Oh.
I don't look it. Now I gotta shower and then I'll be good again.
Yeah. But that, how gross. Oh. How's it going?
I thought I measured it right, but I'm all out of whack, Darby.
Show me what you're doing.
Well, I'm making a template now.
For the lid?
Yeah.
Well, you cut the lid of the tank, so.
Well, it's all rotted away.
Right.
So we had to make one, and we laid up some fiberglass this morning. So I didn't have the old lid to use as a template, so I'm trying to make one now.
Out of paper.
I guess I'm not so good at this.
And while Dave makes the template, I'm gonna run over to Josru and drop off all of our meat because our refrigerator hasn't been on in 24 hours and I don't want our meat to go bad.
Oh, you sound pretty happy about that.
So I'm gonna go over and drop off some meat. So this is the lid that you made, which is fiberglass.
Yeah, it still needs some drying time. Luckily we got a nice warm sunny day for it.
Leaves stuck.
Don't worry about the leaves, they'll come right off. I'm not worried about that. So we got a template made, and now I'm gonna trace it, and our friend Justin's gonna help us, or I can use his power tools and electricity to cut it out. So these pieces are going to be cross support bars for the top of our holding tank. So then we can put the heavy things like batteries and our dock lines and everything else right on top. We won't have to worry about the fiberglass piece maybe cracking in half.
Once everything was all set up, Justin came over to help Dave install the final product.
We first met Justin and his beautifully restored Josaroo back in the Bahamas. We were excited to meet up with him again, and it never hurts to have a handy buddy on site.
Naturally, I don't have video of the final product, but rest assured it all went according to plan and we were back in business. No pun intended. After all that crappy boat work, we were itching to move on. We all decided to go for a short day sail to a new anchorage for the night.
What?
There was a boat under me.
Like a sunken boat.
Yeah, right in front of you.
As a whole, the gang traveled 96 nautical miles, taking 3 days to fix the ship. They fixed one sail, one outboard, and experienced 2 rain squalls. On the next episode of Finding Island Time, the gang explores the southern shores of Puerto Rico. Stay tuned.
Island time.